Hello, everyone, and welcome to Next Level Media. I'm your host, Courtney.
And this is Philip.
And we have a special guest on the show today. The man needs no introduction. If you're from Tallassee, you know who it is. And if you're not from Tallassee, you've probably heard of him. Coach Terrel Brown. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate you both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate you both for having me.
Coach, it's a exciting week. This is the first week of school, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Tell us a little bit about how you prepared for it. How did you get ready to start back to school?
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, since, I've been teaching I think this is my 25th, 26th year. It's almost everything that usually happens on the first, week of school, it's almost to be expected. Or whatever. And so you don't stress out about it like you did maybe if you're a first year teacher or a second year teacher. You usually, take everything to heart, as if, it's something I'm doing wrong. Right. But sometimes it's just the name of the game. I mean, it's just something that just happens throughout the first week of school because the students are, you're trying to teach them the different rules and different procedures and how you want things, in order to keep them safe and to make the school year go well. So, and that takes time.
It does.
How many weeks prior to school starting do y'all get ready? Like, is it several weeks?
Yeah, we try our best, try to enjoy, the summer break, of course.
Sure.
Some teachers actually take classes during the summer break,
okay.
Or whatever to get prepared for, for the school and for, another degree. But usually we have like professional development classes or meetings, usually like a week or two before school starts. So, and those usually kind of get us back in the swing of things.
Sure.
And waking up early in the morning again and not sleeping in late. So,
right.
Okay. Now, my sister, she teaches LaSarah.
Yeah, okay.
She teaches down in Montgomery, and it just seems like every other week or so they were going to some type of conference somewhere in Florida, just going to taking different courses. And I was like, so y'all really don't have a summer, do you?
Exactly.
She said, no, elementary education never sleeps. And
Exactly.
I kind of understand what you said, you've been in elementary school. So I've got a question for you.
Yes.
It's not going to put you on the spot, and I don't want to date you.
Okay, here we go.
With your age, but being in the public school, in the public sector, and being an alumni from Tallassee City Schools, does that make the pot sweeter? Does that just make it feel sweeter?
It does. To be a graduate of 1991.
I didn't want to make you now. I'll let you do that. I didn't want to do that.
Just go ahead and put that out there. I think most people know that by now. It does. I mean, just being with, growing up in this Tallassee school system and now working for the Tallassee school system, it is a dream come true. This is something a lot of people don't know, that I started out, because I wanted to get within the Tallassee school system so bad. I didn't have the degree. I didn't have the credentials or whatever at the time. I started out, Ron McDaniels hired me as a custodian down at the middle school. While I was going to school at AUM to get those credentials and to get my degree. And so he did that. I worked at the middle school for about a year. And then Mr. James Bush, who was principal at the elementary school, wanted to hire me as a PE assistant over at the elementary school. And from there, that's how my career started. So.
And it's funny you said that, because me and I appreciate you, telling your story, but
yes.
Me and Philip talked about that.
Oh, wow.
Before you got here. Because, of course, Philip's not from Tallassee. He's been here for the last, 19 years.
Right.
But I'm not sure if he knew that. And I was like, the Terrel Brown's story is phenomenal. People just don't know it. And I mean,
I didn't pay you to say that.
No. That is an unpaid advertisement right there, because you may not remember this. Okay. Yeah. You sat down in my office when I was working at the rec center, and you told me one day, you said, a lot of people don't know this. He said, and this is not for clout, this is not to gloat.
Wow.
He said, you learn to appreciate things when you go from walking to work from my mom's house to driving a Hummer. You don't remember that, do you?
I do remember that.
And
wow.
That
That gave me chill bumps.
Thank you. That stuck with me, and I was like, holy cow, this man's story is phenomenal. I mean,
Perspective.
it really is, and it's just a lot to be respected. I bet I could travel this city, and I bet you I could ask. There's not about 5,000 people here in the city, but I bet you I could ask half of them, and not one single person would say a bad thing about you.
Oh my God.
Not one. And Philip can attest to that. Not one.
I'll say this: you just don't realize the impact you have on these little kids. And I remember bringing Drew to the elementary school, and I'd roll down my window and speak, Coach Brown, how's it going? And he's always smiling and laughing,
Oh my
I
God.
remember taking Will. I remember taking Will to school,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
some kids are hard to get up in the morning. I can imagine
course.
that I was probably one of those kids hard to get up in the
Adults
morning.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yes.
So a kid, and this is over the course of a generation, you would hear a child just whining, just not
Yes.
wanting to go to school until you got in that magical drop-off line.
Wow.
Once you got in that
Wow.
magical drop-off line, you
That's
see
it.
coach coming through every day, same enthusiasm, never went down,
Wow.
giving kids high five daps. That's the fastest I ever seen my son get out the car. Is when there go Coach Brown, and boom, they're gone.
Yeah.
But that's the type of energy and respect that you have from this community, man. Like I said, it's a phenomenal story, and I honestly think that it needs to be on paper.
Oh my
I
God.
really do. I really think it needs
Listen,
to be on
and
paper.
just, I mean, God, you guys are definitely, made my head even bigger with that. But but every day is not one of my happiest days. And I think
Absolutely.
every teacher over there at the elementary school and throughout our school system know that every day is not, like the best. But we try every day to give our best.
Right.
So it's almost like it's a decision that we make to put a smile on our face and try to make a positive impact on the students. It's almost like, you're acting like you're on stage or whatever. You may not be feeling the best, but when those lights come on, listen, you got to perform. You got to be your best because you see how important it is to have that type of energy when you're teaching the kids, because they kind of feed off of your energy.
Right.
Sure.
If you come to school, in a bad mood, because real life happens, or whatever, and then the kids feed off of that. But if you come with a positive mood,
Sure.
they feed off of that as well.
Well, and that might be the only light they see in the day,
That's it.
Exactly.
and you have that opportunity to give it to them.
Yes.
That's
And I
it.
feel like a lot of other teachers are in that same position, or in even other different professions, people are in that same position. I just have that platform now to where I'm able to do, to
Sure.
people able to see what I do
Right.
now. But but people do this every day at work.
So it's funny you said that, the platform. About 6 years, going on 6 years now, me and Philip started what was known as Tiger Nation.
I remember that.
And it was developed to be a platform for this community. So I'm glad you said that, because not only is it a platform for local athletics, local businesses,
Yes.
it's also a platform for local government, and it's also a platform for local educators, which is one of the important parts. So I definitely want you to share with your coworkers and let them know that here we will allow them to have a voice to
Wow.
talk back to the community. So at any time they want to reach out to us and say, hey, I got something I want to talk about, or we'll get them on. We'll put them on the show, and we'll let them have that platform,
Yes.
to reach out to the community, because the fastest way to reach the community is through social media.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody's got their phone in their hand at all
Yes.
times.
Right.
So any of your
Absolutely.
coworkers from any of the three schools are
Thank you.
welcome at any time to get in touch with us. Next Level Media Resources at gmail.com, or the phone number, what is it, 334-925-3989?
I believe that's correct.
I'll make
you
sure I
guys
put
are
that up
good.
on the screen so y'all can see that. But it will be the platform for the
Thank
educators
you.
if they choose to use it.
Great. Well, we appreciate that offer. Like you said, not just for the school system, not just for local athletics. Even for our local government. You guys have played, a big role in helping us getting the word out on what we're trying to accomplish, with our local government right now. So, thank you.
Speaking on that, we would just want to thank the city for allowing us to be in this building.
That's it.
and do
It's
what we can do.
Exactly.
That's another story that needs
Yeah.
to be in a book somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, for years, and you probably heard about it. We probably talked to you about it.
Uh-huh.
For years, me and Philip we scratched and we clawed and we just continued on, and there's many times that we all just want to stop. We just wanted to give up because we just kept hitting wall after wall after wall. But you know, when you're weary, you're supposed to keep going.
Yeah.
So we received so many no's, and we just wanted a closet. We just wanted a room,
all of this.
a room to
Yes.
put this stuff in.
Yeah.
And we finally hit that room. We finally got it approved,
Yeah.
and it got taken away.
I remember
Just that
that.
fast. It
I
got
remember that.
taken away.
Yes.
So now me and Philip are looking at each other like, you know, what do we do? And lo and behold, when they say the Lord will provide 10 times over,
Absolutely.
we're able to use a building now that we cannot fill up. We can't even fill it up. It's taking us time. So we do appreciate the city allowing us to use this building, but we just had to be patient, and it had to happen in God's time and not ours.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, I think, just our mayor, Joey Wigginton, had a vision of, wanting to be as transparent as possible with our local government and getting that information out there. And sometimes, people, as you all know, they get the wrong information.
Right.
They get rumors, and those rumors sometimes spread fast, on social media. And I'm not going to mention the site, but
Right.
but those rumors do fast. Move fast on social media. So you all interviewing us and being at the city council meetings,
Right.
Or whatever, this allows, us to be transparent,
Right.
Absolutely.
towards our citizens and the people we serve. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're here to do it. I want to give a shout out to Caleb Lust in Sky Sprint Studios. As you see behind us, this beautiful shot of the bridge that he took. So
Wow.
he did some excellent work on that. So shout out to Caleb. Caleb, we appreciate you, man.
Caleb.
Y'all give Caleb a call if you need any drone footage shot. Caleb can definitely help you out. Coach, I have another question for you.
Yes, sir.
I know I told you I wasn't going to ask you very many questions,
No, listen, let's get it
but
rolling.
there's ones that I have to have.
Mm-hmm.
You graduated in 1991 from Tallassee High School.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the number of graduates? I know when I graduated in 95, I think we had around 112, between 112 and 119 or
Oh
something like
my
that.
gosh. So it definitely was over 100.
Over 100,
I think
okay.
it was definitely over 100. Oh my gosh, don't quote me on that. But I think it was over 100. I just remember us just being a close-knit group.
And that was very close.
Yes,
The 90s were
no doubt, right?
the 90s were something else.
You guys, Desmond Thornton, Craig Vol, Greg Rogers, Kevin Jordan, and
Tyler
Angela
Hill.
Jeffrey, Tyler Hill,
man, it was a lot.
Tater, Larry Edwards,
Larry Edwards.
Tater,
I saw him
rapper
on
MC
Facebook the other
Tate.
day. I saw him
Exactly.
on Facebook the other day. Man, that was y'all had a lot of big names back
Exactly,
there.
big
man.
names,
A lot
I
of big
agree.
names
So,
back
yeah,
then.
so-
It was good. 1991. Well, listen, Philip, you have anything else for Coach?
I'm just curious now. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know history.
Uh-oh.
What position did you play football?
No, I actually played basketball.
Okay.
So
Forward?
I was a power forward behind Jonathan Rivers,
Nice.
who was like a three-sport athlete.
3 sports, 6-star athlete.
athlete.
What was your
Yeah.
number?
Oh my God, number 12.
12.
So
Number 12.
yeah, so I think I would have been very good if I didn't care about my looks at the time, and if I cared more about my game than my looks at the
Right.
time, I could have actually been very good at
Well,
basketball.
the thing about that is, back then you had 1 to 2. You remember DeRoyal Carter?
Oh, I do remember the Royal. Oh my
You
God.
had 1 to 2 players that cared about their looks, as now the entire roster.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
The entire right. What do they call it? The young people call it drip or something.
Oh,
like that?
Lord, yes,
something
drip,
like that, or
yes,
swag or
yes.
motion. I can't keep up with it. There's so many. Well, listen, Coach, we appreciate you taking the time to stop by and talk to us, and also remember to share with your coworkers anytime they
Absolutely.
want to come on here and talk. They're welcome to utilize this platform that we have. Listen, this has been Next Level Media. My name is Courtney,
This is Philip.
and we're here with Coach
Terrel
Terrel Brown, the legend.
Yeah.
Where will they show up next?
Thank you.